I'm sure of is that I'm glad I'm here. There has been way too much to handle, even for me.
But tell me one thing, then. You still have not mentioned how come you broke down on the police station. You seem like a strong person, but I need to know what has happened in your life. Tell me, what is your story? What is it that you cannot handle?
What is your name?
Jennifer. I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer. My story. Where do I start? You sure must know by now that I have a little problem with stealing. Well, it's more like something I cannot live without.
You're addicted to stealing, right? Is that what you wanted to tell me? It's okay, Tim. We can work it out together.
Hey, I saw you. Hey, come back. I'm calling the police.
You see, that's how things were. Far from ideal. My father would never buy us anything. He lost his job, and we were threatened to be kicked out of our home. It was common to be weeks without electricity, because we just didn't have the money for it. I'd have to steal at school so I could have at least one meal on my way back. This was going on since I was very young, precisely since my mother died. He always blamed me for her death. Well, she died of cancer, but he just needed to direct his anger at someone, and a 7-year-old kid was a great target for him. He yelled, kicked, punched, or sometimes even threw things at me every day when I came home. He would be sitting in the same place where he was when I left. Green sofa, a bottle in his hand, his empty eyes. It's an image that's so fixed in my mind. I don't think I will ever forget it.
After every argument, he would come with apologies. He would promise golden castles and diamond cars, but the next day he will make it bad again. But this time he did not.
What do you mean?
That are thought out, plots that have a point, drama that has a point as well.
Eat up. I sold this at the grocery store. Again. Because we have no money. Maybe you find a job or something.
Out of the way. Can't see shit.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Eat this.
Look what you did! You know how much that freaking costs?
Well, maybe you can spend some money on me instead.
You? You're so freaking selfish! You know how much I did for you?
That night, I snuck out of my room and slept outside. It was the end of the summer, so I took just a little pocket knife with myself and a light and a jacket. I don't know. I just came back in the morning and I thought that my father would have calmed down by then. But when I got there, he was laying on a sofa. There was blood everywhere. It was disgusting. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just started cleaning up the place. And then I went for my neighbor, thought she would help me, and she did, but I don't think I will be able to recover from this.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
There was this small guy. Bob. I think his name was Bob. He was like my little brother. Cute little Bob.
Are you scared, Bobby? Get out of here. What's your problem, dude?
And so I beat him up to show him who he was dealing with. I was sorry for the boy, so I took him under my arms. I saw something in him. He was so innocent.
This is pointless. I don't want to learn how to whistle.
Whoa,
Anyways.
It's alright, bud. No one's mad at you. You don't need to do it.
I know. Tim,
Yeah?
you're like my best friend. I mean, not my best friend, but you're like a family to me, but not really my family. I mean, you're like my brother. You mean a lot to me.
You too, bud. You see, who says there's need to be blood to be family? I think family's like home. It's the place where you feel safest and coziest, not the place you were born in. It's okay. But you can still whistle.
Yeah, but one day we separated.
Why? You said you really liked Bob.
I did. But that place was a nightmare. And then I got caught stealing. Well, you sure know about that.
So you were homeless before?
Yes, I was a homeless child, striving to survive. I thought that I had to steal in order to survive. I would have died otherwise. And then I got caught stealing in one of those little small stores. Little do they know.
Little do they know what?
The only way to help myself is by telling you everything, right?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
I don't think you would want to be here if I told you everything.
What is that you didn't tell me?
It was me. It was me my entire fucking life. I got myself in the children's home. I killed him. I killed him. It was me. I killed him.
Hey, I'm home. I stole that in a grocery store. Eat it, please. You haven't ate in months.
The fuck out of the way. Can't see shit.
You need to get something in your body except the liquor. Eat this.
Look what you made me do. You ungrateful little shit. Ooh. You're not even my real son. I took you out of the streets.
What did you say?
Out of the streets. Not even your own father.
What about my mother?